At first glance, First Blood looks like a straightforward action film: explosions, survival in the wilderness, and one unstoppable soldier battling authority. Audiences remember the adrenaline, the intense survival sequences, and the spectacle of Rambo taking on a small-town sheriff. But beneath the gunfire and jungle warfare lies a far more unsettling truth about America's treatment of its own soldiers. The movie isn't really about a man fighting the law. It is about the consequences when a nation discards the very warriors it once celebrated. John Rambo, portrayed by Sylvester Stallone, is introduced not as a hero receiving a hero's welcome, but as a man wandering through a quiet town, searching for a friend from his old unit. He learns that his comrade has died after the war. The sense of camaraderie and purpose that defined Rambo in Vietnam is gone, replaced by alienation and disconnection. He arrives in a country that no longer recognizes the sacrifices he made, a society indifferent to the trauma he carries, a nation that has turned its back on its veterans. The town doesn't welcome him. The sheriff, seeing only a drifter, treats him as a problem to eliminate. Harassment escalates into violence, and Rambo, already carrying deep emotional scars, becomes a target. What follows is not a battle for justice or revenge. It is a confrontation forced upon him by a society that fears and misunderstands the very skills that once made him a hero. When Rambo retreats into the forest, the environment becomes his battlefield again. This is not because he seeks revenge, but because it is the only world he truly understands. The same survival skills and combat training that earned him medals in Vietnam now terrify those around him. Rambo is not a monster born of war. He is a weapon forged by it and then discarded. The chaos, explosions, and destruction in the forest are more than action set pieces. They symbolize the rage, confusion, and betrayal experienced by veterans returning to an indifferent or hostile society. The most haunting moment of the film is Rambo's emotional collapse. For the first time, the invincible soldier shows vulnerability, exposing decades of pain and trauma. First Blood is not a story about war alone. It is a story about abandonment, the human cost of heroism ignored, and the societal failure to honor those who risked everything. The tragedy of Rambo's journey is clear. When the war ended, his country left him behind.